Hello there and welcome to this short video about one of the services that we deal quite a bit with, and that is data recovery as well as putting in data backup solutions. So a lot of customers, you walk in the door and you say, you do have a backup. Yeah, we have a backup. How old is it? Oh, 2 years. Or alternatively, they got a backup drive attached to their computer and the thing's not working. No one's ever done a restore, no one's done a test. So the thing is worthless. Basically 3 years old information is on there. And then you ask them, look, can I get you a backup device? And they go like, no, and the and the and they, oh, maybe not, we don't really need a backup. And then you ask them, if you lost everything on this computer right now, like I took this computer, would that be a problem? Would you miss some information? Oh, yes. And then they quickly come around to the fact that, yeah, you do need a data backup. The problem is, most people think that a cloud backup is a definitive backup. Not all cloud backups are the same. Many of them are just syncs. So the files on your computer are synced to a location on the cloud. Not only that, sometimes it's very, very hard to recover that information in a usable format. So you might, for example, have a backup system that supposedly backs up your... a lot of people think that SharePoint, for example, and OneDrive are great backup solutions for business. They are, but ideally you should have a secondary backup for that because they're not perfect. If you have to recover from a disaster, it's much better to have a backup system that actually works in a more formatted method of restoring information, an easier to access system. The other thing is portable drives attached to your computer. If you get hit by a virus or ransomware as they call it, which is a program that encrypts your information, bye-bye data, bye-bye photos, all gone, and you're not getting it back. The same with anything that syncs the information, because if you get a virus on your shared drive that's hooked up to the cloud, all your information is going to get encrypted at the same time. Now, granted, a lot of the backup services for the cloud do work pretty well, but we have had instances where they failed. So ideally, if you've got really important information, we always advise clients have a backup locally and a backup in the cloud. The local backup you can perhaps do once every week, every month or so, but it's very important to have a good backup strategy, especially if you're a business. If you're a business, ideally you should have like a 7-day rotating backup, 3-day at absolute minimum. So you put a drive in, you swap it out, you put another drive in, swap it out, put another drive in, swap it out. Alternatively, what you can do is set up 2 different cloud solutions for backup. We do computer backups for PCs. So basically, it's a secondary backup which backs up your entire computer to the cloud in addition to whatever you might be using for other backups. And that's a pretty good system because it's very difficult for a virus to hit it because it's kind of like protected by this wall of, they call it an API for writing the information. It can't get beyond that because it's not a normal file write. So there are services out there that work quite a bit better than generally, just a straight file sync or a file backup. But whatever you have a problem with, if you are unsure if your backups are working and no one has tested it in a while, give us a call at IT near you, be it a home, be it a business, be it a Mac computer you have or a Windows computer. We can advise you on the best way to ensure that your family photos and your data, your information is all backed up securely. Give us a call on 0800 420042 and we'll help you out.